You know, my original intent wasn't I didn't have a title for this album when I started making. I was about halfway through it before I decided to call it Cass County. And I said, well, why not? You know, that's where a lot of the musical influence came from. My hometown needs a shot in the arm, and I know the hardships. I've seen what's happened to the economy. I've seen my little town dry up and practically blow away. You know, what happened was is all the old boys that went to World War II, my dad's generation, came home from the war and went into business and made those towns tick. You know, we had a rodeo that people came from far and wide. We had a miniature golf course. We had a skating rink. We had, you know, shops, and you know, we don't even have a lawyer in town now anymore. We had a hospital, a good hospital, and doctors and a clinic, all gone. You know, I went through my rebellious period from my hometown in the 70s, you know, and the whole Baptist church thing where I was baptized, and the whole hellfire and brimstone thing. Right. I remember the first interview we did with Rolling Stone, I used a four-letter word about every other word. You know, that came out in 73 or 74. And I remember my mother getting phone calls from little old ladies. The point I'm trying to get to here is I'm trying to, in this album and maybe in the next album that I make, I'm trying to deal with the duality inherent in my hometown and the way I feel about it. It's that love-hate thing. Was it more good than bad? Was it more bad than good? Are both things are probably responsible for the person that I am now and for the songs that I write. You know, I'm starting to appreciate the bad as well as the good, because it drove me and motivated me, you know, to leave and to succeed. You know, part of it was just the I'll show you factor, you know. So I'm trying to deal with the duality of it, but mostly this album is sympathetic. You know, my next album might be something that makes it where I can't go home again. Oh, yeah. And it's a microcosm of the way I feel about America. You know, you can see this in the whole country in that town. You can see the pettiness and the divisiveness and the short-sightedness, but you can also see the love and the compassion and the neighborliness, people who go out to the nursing home and take care of people and take people food, and when somebody dies, they bring tons of food over to your house and they gather around you and support you. They come out to that little theater in droves just to support it, you know, and to clean it up. And, you know, it's really a duality, you know. There's really the good, the bad, and everything in between.